So tonight we're going to explore the topic of behavior change, and this is an area that has gotten increasingly more attention over the last couple of years, and that's because our behaviors when it comes to health, or rather the lack of change in our behaviors when it comes to health, has been directly linked to the rise in healthcare spending. And with that, I'm going to throw out our first question of the evening to Eldar. Why is it so hard to change our behaviors? And why does it seem especially hard when it comes to our health?
There's going to be many reasons, and we'll probably cover quite a few. The one that I'm most impressed with is just the very limited bandwidth that we have to take care of our lives. When we think about one thing, it's just very hard to think about anything else. And a lot of us, a lot of the time, are tunneling on the one thing that matters most at the moment. And a lot of the things you're describing are just never the one that matters most at that moment. And so if you always take care of what's burning and leave what's important for later, it stays in the periphery for a lot of the time.
That's very true.
When we write New Year's resolutions, we write down every single thing that we need to change in our lives, and we're so motivated on that day, and we come up with 27 things, but it's too much. A year after being cured or having no evidence of disease, women will come back and they'll say to me, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. I changed my diet. I lost 20 pounds. I started exercising. I quit the job I hated and I started a new company. I got rid of my husband who I was fighting with for 10 years, and I terminated all other toxic relationships in my life, and now I'm going to run a 5K next week. And it's just this incredible power. I hear this from people with diabetes, some of them. We have people on the other extreme also. But I want to figure out, how do I affect that kind of change, that level of change, without telling somebody they have breast cancer?